Welcome aboard Life Launchpad, your go-to channel for practical advice. Again, to launch your dreams into reality. I'm your host, Andrew Savina, and today we are talking about tackling procrastination. And, the first step in tackling procrastination is really getting to understand what procrastination is and, what it does in your life. And to understand procrastination, the first thing you need to talk about is triggers. Triggers of procrastination can be, fear of failure, perfectionism, and things such as being overwhelmed. You might be overwhelmed with a task at hand, causing you to procrastinate and push it back, which is totally healthy, totally natural. It's just how to overcome it and how to make sure that it's not, holding you back. Obviously, the next thing you want to talk about are consequences of procrastination. Things such as missed opportunities, increased stress, and overall lack of fulfillment in life and getting things done can come from procrastination. Think about it. When do you feel better? When you're scrolling through social media for 5 hours, or when you finish a big project and get something of value done? With social media, you can get into this cycle of procrastination, delaying tasks, which just leads on to more procrastination because you have more tasks to do, becomes unappealing, and next thing you know, you have this big workload of stuff that you need to get done, but you now are even more overwhelmed than you were before, which causes you to go back into procrastinating, doing something else, and just pushing it off, which is an unhealthy cycle that can really set you back and, cause you to have issues with getting things done, and it could play a role on your mental health as well. So you might be asking, how do we deal with this? How do we go about this? And here's some strategies to tackle it. You want to set clear goals and tasks. If you have clear goals and tasks that you have to get done and you understand, you will see there's a great TED Talk and even a book. I could do a book review on it. But there's a great TED Talk that talks about the chimp paradox or something. I believe he called it the chimp paradox. The book's called the chimp paradox. But it's you versus your brain. You don't want to do anything, but as time deadlines come closer, you begin this feeling of worry and urgency, and that's what causes you to get things done. So if you set clear goals and tasks with dates and deadlines, you have to hold yourself accountable and get those things done. This will help you make sure you get tasks and different things that you have planned done and stop them from compiling and building into something bigger. Next thing would be finding a technique that works. The Pomodoro technique, I believe I'm pronouncing that correct, is a technique that's really highly regarded and really efficient for people, and might not work for you, but you might as well try it out. It's the strategy of working for short bursts and then giving yourself a short period of rest. So it's like 25 minutes of hard work, 5 minutes of relaxation. 5 minutes just to go do whatever you need, and then you get back to work. And you keep doing that. 25 minutes working, 5 minutes off, 25 minutes working, 5 minutes off. You can do this. Or you might be me personally, I'm somebody that likes to sit down for hours, a couple hours, and just get things done, grind it through, and then, give myself bigger breaks. So you really just have to find out what works for you, what works with your, work strategy, and just overall better, whatever gives you better results. Something that is really beneficial is rewarding yourself. You always have to appreciate the work you put in and what you've done to get to where you are. This isn't just, after you've done one math problem, you're going to give yourself a 10-minute break. You should make it after some substantial progress. Maybe you finish a chapter, or maybe you finish a chapter in a book. Boom, that's substantial progress. You can notice that. But, it doesn't mean that every time you answer one question, you give yourself a break and cut off to the next break activity and procrastinate doing the rest of it. In order to overcome procrastination in total, you have to develop and change your mindset to be procrastination free. It's kind of hard and redundant to give you all these techniques and strategies to help fight procrastination, but if you're in the back of your mind, you're still thinking about it and it's lingering around, then you're just going to fall back onto what you were doing before. Humans return to homeostasis. They always fall back on what's comfortable, what's natural. So you have to change what's natural. Embracing imperfection. Nobody, obviously, the saying, nobody's perfect is real. Nobody is perfect. There's always imperfection. There's always something to get, improved and worked on. So don't get hung up on small details or issues when you have a bigger project in view. You want to be able to put work in, you'll always have time to change it and like perfect it later. But you just want to get the work in first. You don't want to get stuck up on some small details. Next, you want to visualize success. You don't want to be someone that's like, if you're doing something and you don't know what the end result is, you don't know what you're going towards. If you visualize the success, you have a clear mindset of your goals and where you want to get, which is going to help you get further while you're working and what you're working on. It will be as beneficial and enhance your motivation. You know, when you have a goal and you have a result and you have like something concrete that's at the end of the path, you're gonna find a way to go after it. You want to cultivate self-compassion. You know, in reality, you have to deal with overcoming your own procrastination, self-criticism, and outside criticism. You know, there's a lot of emotions that could be negative coming at you. And if you don't appreciate the work you're putting in and everything that you're doing, you're going to feel like there's no point, there's no value, there's no reason for you to keep working and get this, worked in. So you want to make sure that you're listening to yourself, you're giving yourself compassion, you're understanding that you're putting in hard work, and then, you're getting better, you're getting somewhere. It's a big thing, it's a big mental, psychological thing that you want to establish and get in the routine of doing. Even if procrastination is a big problem for you now, I can say with 100% certainty that with a month of focus and with these principles applied, you will be able to reprogram your mind and get more done with your time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please drop a like and subscribe. It lets me see what kind of content you guys like. But with that being said, don't forget the power to transform your lives lies within you. Don't stop learning, don't stop growing, and don't stop launching towards your dreams. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.